Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is McAI. McAI. I guess it's a combination of AI and Mick from like the McDonald's. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. The global AI partnership began in 2021, aiming to simplify and speed up operations with voice-activated ordering. Okay, so we're looking at the word aiming to. Use aiming to describe the purpose of some action. So, aiming to 어떤 행동의 의도를 설명할 때 쓰인다. 뭐뭐 하는 것을 목표로 하다. So, aiming to. If we look at our example, Brenda moved to New York City aiming to find a job on Wall Street. 브렌다는 월스트리트에서 일자리를 구하기 위해 뉴욕으로 이사 갔습니다. This is definitely where the Korean and English grammar goes backwards, right? Brenda moved to New York aiming to find a job on Wall Street, but in Korean, 브렌다는 월스트리트에서 일자리를 구하기 위해 뉴욕으로 이사 갔습니다. So her 목표, her purpose of action, her plan was to find a job on Wall Street. And the company hired more salespeople aiming to bring in more business. 회사는 더 많은 사업을 하기 위해 더 많은 영업 사원을 영입했습니다. So yes, it's basically like some action, a plan, etc. Alright, 2번. It remains to be seen what role Google will play and whether it will be able to offer more satisfactory solutions. So it remains to be seen. So it remains to be seen to express that something is still unknown, but will probably be found out later. Okay, so it remains to be seen. 두고 봐야 한다. 지켜봐야 한다. 아직 모르겠지만 곧 알게 될 상황. So, it remains to be seen who will win this year's election. Depending on which election we're talking about. 올해 선거에서 누가 우승할지는 지켜봐야 합니다. If we're talking about the American election, 100% Trump is probably going to win. And that's not coming from a Trump supporter, or a Biden supporter, or an American supporter, because I'm from Australia. It remains to be seen how well the company's marketing campaign will work. 회사의 마케팅 캠페인이 얼마나 효과를 거둘지는 두고 봐야 합니다. So it remains to be seen. Remember to express something that is still unknown but probably will be found out later. Alright, now let's look at the language focus quiz. 1번. Went to, aiming to, Aiming to, remember, it's like a 목표. Aiming to 어떤 행동의 의도를 설명할 때 쓰인다. 뭐뭐 하는 것을 목표로 하다. So, went to, aiming to, I went to law school aiming to become a criminal lawyer. So, 형사 전문 변호사가 되는 것을 목표로 로스쿨에 진학했습니다. 2번. started studying, aiming to, I started studying criminology, which is true. I do have 범죄학, 전경, to be a criminologist. Oh my god, I can't spell criminologist even though I wanted to be one. There we go. So, 저는 범죄학자가 되는 것을 목표로 범죄학을 공부했습니다. 3번. It remains to be seen who will be the next. Remains to be seen. Remember, 두고 봐야 한다. 지켜봐야 한다. 아직 모르지만 곧 알고 될 상황. So it remains to be seen who will be the next president of the United States. As I said before, it's probably going to be Trump, actually. So, 자기 미국 대통령이 될지는 지켜봐야 합니다. And it remains to be seen how long I will keep my job due to the changes in the company. 회사의 변화로 인해 제가 직장에 얼마나 있을지는 두고 봐야 합니다. Alright, now let's look at the further discussion. 1번. Have you ever had problems as a customer because of automated systems that didn't work correctly? If so, give details. 자동된 기계 시스템이 제대로 작동하지 않은 고객으로서 문제를 겪은 적이 있나요? 그렇다면 상세히 설명해 주세요. Not really. I've had a lot of problems as a foreigner signing up for online shopping things before because you have to be a citizen to sign up for certain systems. I've never really had trouble with automated systems before, and if so, it's not a big deal for me. I mean, I know that automated systems are not always perfect and they sometimes make mistakes, so it doesn't make a big deal. I can't remember of a particular time that this happened, but you know, it happens on a regular basis. The technology, there always is going to be problems. So I recommend for anyone who is studying out there, who's young and wanting to study engineering. A lot of money in that eventually. 2번. In what other ways do you think the food service industry will change in the future? 앞으로 요식업계는 어떤 식으로 변화할 것이라고 생각하나요? Maybe there's going to be a world's first robotic Michelin star restaurant. Who knows? It's very possible. Do I think that chefs and the food industry will completely disappear and be fully AI? I really don't think so, because I just can't imagine that it would be like that. You know, there are things that can help with the assembly. Like, you've seen those cafes, right? Those AI cafes where they make the coffee for you. But still, people aren't going to those. No one's like thinking, oh, I need to go to the AI cafe because I can't be bothered dealing with people. And, you know, AI is still bound to make mistakes. AI is developing at a stupidly fast rate. But I still think we're a very long way from having everyone's job removed, and I think that it will be okay for now for the food industry, and maybe factories will have a problem, but I still think, you know, not all factories, like only the really rich factories will have problems with like will have the opportunity to use AI programs and everything. I work for a company who uses a very cheap AI program, and it breaks all the time. So in order for you to get a very good AI program, you've got to have a lot of money. It's kind of like self-driving cars. People keep talking about self-driving cars, right? The only people who are going to be able to afford self-driving cars are the rich. The rest of the people aren't going to afford self-driving cars within the next 50 years, in my opinion. People saying that, self-driving cars will be everywhere in 2030 or whatever. I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm not going to be able to afford a self-driving car. Not all companies are going to afford to be able to get AI machinery. So I don't see it taking over anytime soon. It's going to be a long time, in my opinion, that anything like this is going to happen. But who knows? I could be completely wrong. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Franchisee.
Franchisee.
Utilize.
Utilize.
Streamline.
streamline,
All eyes are on something.
all eyes are on something,
Underwhelming.
underwhelming,
Satisfactory.
satisfactory,